Hello children, how are you all? Yes, today we are going to discuss a new topic. Before going to this, first of all, I want to ask you a few things, a few questions. First of all, do you have ambition? Yes, do you know what is that ambition first? That is a goal, something to achieve in our life. Yes, to become a doctor, to become an engineer, scientist. So many ambitions we have, right? Yes. So if we have an ambition, that's a good and we can follow that. But if we become over ambitious, over greediness, do you know what is that greediness? What is over ambitious? You don't know about it? Yes, today we discuss one lesson. From that you can understand what is that greediness and what is that over ambitious and how it leads to our problems. That we can see. We can maintain an ambition and we can go according to that. We can work for that. But over ambitious, that means everything I only should become, I only should do, others should not. No, that's not the correct way. We should do, along with us, others also will do. Engineer means so many engineers are there. Only we are the engineers. Only one person is the engineer. No. Scientist, if we take it, so many scientists are there. But only one person is a scientist. No. They are ambitious, but they didn't feel over ambitious, right? So now, greediness. What is this greediness? Greediness means I want more and more things more than enough. More than enough means I have some. Suppose I have chalk piece here. So these three I can use it here. But if I want more, others what they are using, everything I only want it means can I use all the chalk piece at a time? No. So suppose I have handful of rice. How much I can eat that time that I have. But if I expect more and more, so can I eat that at a time? No. If I store that, can I store it for more hours? No. So what is the use of that? It will be wasted, right? So like that, not only food, not only small things, big things, especially money. How much is required if we have that? That is okay. But more than required if we expect, what happens? How it leads? That we can see in this lesson. What is that lesson? Yes, the golden touch. That lesson in is the golden touch. Yes, what is this lesson? The golden touch. So, what is this golden touch? Touch means, yes, we touch it. So, if we touch gold or the golden touch, how it happened? So, that we can see in this lesson. So, this, if you see first, the main character is the first main character is the king Midas. The main character in this story is Midas, M-I-D-A-S. Bad pronunciation is Midas. Midas. So this person is a king. So what happened to him? Is he greedy and over ambitious or any others? We can see in this lesson, that is the golden touch. So now say this. See the lesson, that is third lesson to us, the golden touch. So many years ago, there lived a king named Midas. Many years ago, there lived a king named Midas. King Midas had one little daughter. One little daughter like you, a small girl. That is, he has a daughter, little daughter, whose name was Marigold. What is his daughter name is? Marigold. His daughter name is Marigold. King Midas was very, very rich. So Midas, kings means they are already rich. So very, very rich. it was said that he had more gold than any other king in the world. How great it is. So in the world only, no one is there. How he has gold, no, the very much, no king in the world has that much of gold. Listen to that. Yes. So one room of his great castle was almost filled with yellow gold pieces. So almost one room in his great castle. What is this castle? Castle we call it actually. Castle. So what is this castle means? In a big house, big building. So with thick walls, that means if anyone attack it also, they cannot enter into that house. So that kind of big building with thick walls, if they construct that building is called as castle. King's palace, you can take it. So in that castle, one of the rooms is filled up with the gold coins only. So that much of gold he had. And at last, the king grew so fond of his gold that he loved it better than anything else in the entire world. So in the total world, he loved this gold only. More than that, he never loves anything. Like that, he grew so fond of it. He was very much interested in gold only. He never loves any other things except gold. So his one great wish seemed to be for more and more gold. So his one great wish seemed to be, suppose if he get any wish, something to achieve in his life means nothing but gold. So I want more and more gold only. Already he has gold means something can achieve in his life, like that he can feel it. But still he has a wish, he needed more and more gold only. And one day while he was in his gold room counting his money, a beautiful fairy girl stood before him. Fairy girl. So you know who is that fairy girl? That is nothing but like goddess maybe, or else a fairy girl, fairy lands from that she came here. So one day while he was in his gold room, so he has a big room in his castle filled up with total gold pieces. In that room he was, at that time he was counting his total money and gold pieces. So a beautiful fairy girl stood before him. The girl's face stern with a wonderful light, and she had wings on her cap and wings on her feet. So girl face shone. Shone means that very brightful, shining with a wonderful light. Yes, goddess, princess, that fairy girls means from the fairyland. Their face is very brightful, you know. Yes, and she had wings. So she had wings at her feet and her head. Both places she had the wings. So if you see the picture, you can understand how she is also. And so this girl came, and in her hand she carried a strange looking wand, and the wand also had wings. So she has wand means magical stick it is. So she has a magical stick in her hand, and that has a wings also. That magical stick also has wings like that. And Midas, you are the richest man in the world, said the fairy. So that fairy girl said, yes, Midas, you are the richest man in the world. So then he feels so proud for that. He said, there is no king who has much gold as you. So and then she continued, that fairy girl, yes, there is no king who has so much gold as you. How much gold you have, that much of gold has no king. No one has that much of gold, any king in the world. That she said. That may be, said the king. Yes, that of course. I only have the much gold. No one has that much of gold. That she said. And as you see, I have the king said that one, and as you see, I have this room full of gold, but I should like much more, for gold is the best and the most wonderful thing in the world. Yes, gold ornaments and gold everything we wear it now. So he also liked that much. And I have this room full of gold. Total room is filled up with the gold only. And but I should like much more. Not only this, I want more gold also. That he said. And for gold is the best and the most wonderful thing in the world. He felt gold is only the wonderful thing, but more than that nothing is there. He thought about it and he expressed. So that may be, of course, because of that only I have kept the total gold in one room and I need more also, that he said. And are you sure? Asked the fairy. Are you sure this is only the most beautiful and wonderful thing in the world? Don't we have any other things? That he asked. The fairy girl asked. I am very sure, answered the king. Yes, more than that we don't have anything in the world. Gold only the most beautiful and wonderful thing, that he said. So if I should grant you one wish, said the fairy, would you ask for more gold only? Yes. The fairy girl she is, and she came from fairyland. She has magical wand also, magical stick also in her hand. Yes, with that she has powers. Suppose if I give a wish, if I give one offer to you to wish something, wish means whatever you want that you can ask me, that I'll fulfill it to happen in your life. So if I give that permission, what will you ask? Will you ask about the much gold only? That she said, ask her. If I could have but one wish, said the king. Yes, if I have a really wish, chance if I get it, one thing I have. I would ask that everything I touch should turn to beautiful yellow gold only. Yes, if I get the wish. So if you fulfill my wish, only one thing I have wish, that is one desire, one ambition I have. What is that ambition to fulfill in my life? I would ask that everything I touch, whatever I touch now, that should become beautiful gold only, beautiful yellow gold only. That he asked. So, your wish shall be granted, said the fairy. So, simply by showing that magical stick, wand, the girl said, yes, your wish is going to be fulfilled. So, it should be granted. And the next day, King Midas awoke very early. So in the early morning only his wish is going to fulfill. That's why he woke up very early in the morning, and he was eager to see if the fairy's promise had come true. So this happened in his room. It's happened night he slept. So morning, whatever the fairy girl has given, that wish, will it be fulfilled or not? Whether it is a dream or really I got that kind of wish, permission, so that he wanted to check it. So then he started. As soon as the sun arose, he tried the gift by touching the bed lightly with his hand. So whatever the fairy girl has given the wish to him, according to her promise, whether it will be work out or not, he wanted to check it. So to fulfill that gift, see, after the sunrise, first he touched his bed. So his total bed, wooden bed actually it is. But when he touched that, immediately it became, yes, golden, yellow gold color. So beautiful yellow gold. And touching the bed lightly with his hand, very lightly he touched that, the bed turned to gold. He touched the chair and the table later. So just beside that, table and chair. So he touched that. That is also became gold. Upon the instant, they were turned to solid gold. So how they were, from that position to they become solid gold also. Solid means very strong like bricks. It happened. The king was wild with joy. So he was very happy to see that. So he ran around the room, touching everything he could see. So in that happiness, he roamed in the total room and he touched everything. Whatever he touched, it became completely gold color. So his magic gift turned all to shining yellow gold. So he got the magical gift. So that fulfilled, and whatever he touches, everything become yellow gold color only. He was surprised to see that. And then the king soon felt hungry and went down to eat his breakfast. So he's upset. So he went down to eat his breakfast. So now his dream fulfilled. So he can, whatever he touches, it will become gold. So now if I eat, for that feeling he felt hungry, and after eating it, he can touch any other things and he will get the more gold, like that he expected, and he went to the dining room. So now a strange thing happened. So he went to downstairs to eat breakfast. But there strange thing. Strange means unexpected, which we never see. That kind of scene happened. What is that? When he raised a glass of clear cold water to drink, it became solid gold. So when he raised a glass, when he raised means he has taken a glass into his hand. That is a cold water glass. So water means liquid. So that he touched, immediately it became, yes, solid gold. So that is, he has a gift, power. The fairy girl has given the power. Whatever he touches, that will become solid gold. So the same way he touched the water to drink, but the total water and glass became gold. So, and his little daughter came running in from the garden. So he has a little daughter. That girl name is Marigold. So that girl is also entered into the room from the garden, and of all the living creatures, she was the dearest to him. So among all the living creatures means nothing but human beings, animals, like that. So among all these, he loved any one, means that is nothing but his daughter Marigold only. So, and he touched her with his lips. So he touched her with his lips. So dad gives kisses to her daughter. So at once the little girl changed to a golden statue. That girl changed to a golden statue, because whoever or whatever he touches, that will become gold. So now the girl also became golden statue. Statue means which cannot move. So lifeless, like that it happened. So, oh fairy, he begged, take away this horrible golden gift. Take all my lands also. Oh fairy, where are you? He started to beg this fairy girl. And take away this horrible golden gift. I don't want this golden gift. You gave me this golden gift, but I don't want this. And not only this gift, whatever the lands I have, totally you take it. I don't want it. So take all my gold. Total room filled up gold pieces are there. Yes, take total gold also. Take everything. Only give me back my little daughter. So give my little daughter to me. So she became statue, golden statue. I don't want this gold. So you take everything from me. I want my daughter. So give my daughter back. That he requested this fairy girl. Then in a moment the beautiful fairy was standing before him. He prayed her. Then immediately the fairy girl came. And do you still think that gold is the greatest thing in the world? He said, yes, gold is only the greatest and wonderful thing in the world. So again the fairy girl asked a question. Yes, what do you think? Is it the greatest thing in the world? Then asked the fairy. No, cried the king. He started to cry out. No, that is not the greatest thing. I hate the very sight of the yellow stuff. So I hate whatever show in the yellow color. There's yellow stuff means here whatever in the yellow color, all the gold. Totally I hate it. I don't want it, that he said. Are you sure that you no longer wish the golden touch? Asked the fairy. So if he touches, that is golden touch. If he touches, it will become gold. So that golden touch. So are you sure? Don't want any golden touch anymore? That the fairy asked. I have learned my lesson, said the king. Yes, I learned the lesson. I don't want any gold touch. I want my daughter back. So I no longer think gold is the greatest thing in the world. So I never feel gold is only the greatest thing in the world. So very well, said the fairy. take this picture to the spring in the in the garden and fill it with water. So then the fairy gave it. Yes, you have a one gift with you. So now how can you get your daughter back? That is in your hands only. Further, the fairy gave the instructions to him. Yes, take this pitcher. Pitcher means nothing but a jug or mug. So that you take it to the spring in the garden and fill it with water. So in the garden well you have, so you go there, from that you bring the water from it. So then sprinkle those things which you have touched and turned to good. So you bring that water in that jug and later you sprinkle that water and all the things what you touched, by touching whatever or whoever became good. You sprinkle on them. Sprinkle means that is spread the water on that. So that the fairy said. The king took the pitcher and rushed to the spring. Running back, he first sprinkled the head of his dear little girl. So immediately he rushed to the garden and he brought the water in the pitcher, and immediately he sprinkled the water. Sprinkled spelling I am writing here, children. Here, see that? Sprinkled. So sprinkler, sprinkled. You have idea about that? Sprinkle the water drops to spill it. So that he sprinkled that water on the head of his daughter only, that little girl. And so instantly she became his own darling Marigold again and gave him a kiss. So when he gave kiss, she became the statue. And now when she became again in the original shape, that Marigold, she gave kiss to her father. And the king sprinkled the golden food, and to his great joy it turned back to real bread and real butter. So food also, breakfast he wanted to eat, that is also became gold color. So gold, and now he sprinkled the water on it, and that is also became normal real bread and real butter. So then he and his little daughter sat down to breakfast. How good the cold water tasted. So all these days always he thought about gold. Now first time he thought about the taste, what he is eating. So now he felt the water is very tasty, cold water tasty. How eagerly the hungry king ate the bread and butter, the meat and all the good food. So now he felt whatever he was eating, that was the good food. So he felt so happy for that. See, understood the children? So how if we are very greedy, how it happens? So here that golden touch over greediness, how it is very dangerous to us. Clear? Understood this, children? Yes. Once again, all of you read this lesson, and after that in the next class we can continue the grammar on this lesson. Okay, children?